Dads, when did you look at your son and think that's my boy? My 15-year-old Marcus got suspended for fighting again. Third time this semester. His mom's been on me about anger management classes, therapy, the whole deal. I'm running out of excuses for this kid. Yesterday I'm picking him up from school when Principal Davis pulls me aside with that look. You know the one? The "your son is a problem" look. Mr. Thompson, your son assaulted another student during lunch. This is serious. We're considering expulsion. I'm ready for the worst as we drive home in complete silence. Marcus stares out the window, knuckles scraped raw, left eye starting to purple. Finally, I can't take it anymore. All right, what happened this time? This new kid Tyler was getting jumped by 3 seniors behind the gym. They cornered him during lunch, taking his money, calling him names I won't repeat. I'm thinking, great, Marcus joined in on the bullying. That's all I need. So what did you do? I told them to back off. When they laughed at me, I made them stop. I pull over. You made 3 seniors stop. How exactly? I fought them. All 3 got my butt kicked, but they left Tyler alone. This doesn't make sense. Marcus has anger issues, but he's not cruel. Why would you fight 3 guys over some kid you don't even know? Tyler's got autism, Dad. He sits alone every single day, eats lunch in the library because he's scared of the cafeteria. Those guys have been picking on him for weeks, and nobody, not teachers, not students, nobody did anything about it. My chest tightens. How do you know all this? Because I watch. I see what happens when adults aren't looking. Tyler's a good kid. He helps me with science homework sometimes. He doesn't deserve what they were doing to him. The next morning, Tyler's mom calls me at 6 a.m., sobbing, not angry crying, grateful crying. Mr. Thompson, I need you to know what your son did yesterday. Tyler came home talking about his new friend Marcus, who stood up for him. It's the first time in 3 months Tyler actually wanted to go to school. My throat closes up. Ma'am, I'm sorry about the fight. Marcus shouldn't have used violence. Are you kidding me? Your son probably saved my kid's life. Tyler's been talking about not wanting to exist anymore. The bullying was destroying him. Yesterday, Marcus gave him hope again. But when I hung up, I found Marcus in his room doing homework despite being suspended. His face looked like he'd been hit by a truck. Split lip, black eye, knuckles bandaged. Mom called the school. You're getting 3 days suspension. Yeah, worth it though. Tyler's mom called me this morning. She says you saved her son. He shrugged like it was nothing. Tyler's cool. He knows everything about space. Did you know Saturn's rings are made of ice particles and some are older than the dinosaurs? Why didn't you tell me the real story yesterday when the principal called? Marcus looked up from his math homework. Figured you wouldn't believe me anyway. Nobody ever does. Everyone just sees the angry kid who gets in fights. They don't ask why I'm angry. That hit me like a punch to the gut. I realized I'd been so focused on Marcus's anger issues, I forgot to ask if maybe he had good reasons to be angry. Maybe he wasn't the problem. Maybe he was trying to solve problems nobody else would handle. Marcus, I believe you and I'm proud of you. His eyes widened like I'd just spoken in a foreign language. Really, standing up for someone who can't defend themselves. That takes real courage. Monday morning, I drove Marcus to school for his disciplinary meeting. As we pulled into the parking lot, Tyler was waiting by the flagpole with his mom. Small kid, thick glasses, holding what looked like a handmade card. Tyler spotted our car and practically ran over. When Marcus got out, Tyler walked straight up to him and gave him the biggest, most genuine hug I've ever witnessed. Thank you for being my friend, Tyler said, voice shaking with emotion. I made you this. He handed Marcus a drawing of 2 stick figures standing together with "My Hero" written in careful block letters. Marcus just nodded, his voice quiet. Want me to walk you to first period? Really? You'd do that? Course, that's what friends do. I watched my son walk Tyler to the front entrance, other kids staring, but Marcus not caring one bit. He was protecting someone who needed protection. The principal meeting went differently than expected. Tyler's mom had already called the school. 3 other parents had come forward about the bullying. The seniors got expelled instead. That's when I knew I'd raised him right.